Hi, I'm John DeVore. Welcome to the channel. Happy New Year. It is December 31st, 2025. Tomorrow is a new year. I want to wish everyone a Happy New Year. I want to thank everyone for hanging out with me for 2025. It was a good one for sure. 2025 brought us Orville and his brother Wilbur, who is on the other side of the camera. Now, he's not a camera operator yet. I'm working on that. But he's lounging around. Originally, I was going to... I am going to do a record review, but I was originally also going to do a customer systems video. But I think I'm going to save that for the first video of 2026. And instead, it's just going to be the record review. So the record in question is, I think this is my pick for best record of 2025. We Insist 2025 exclamation point. The exclamation point is part of it. So this is a remake, a reimagining of a record from 1960 by Max Roach, also called We Insist exclamation point, and then subtext is Max Roach's Freedom Now Suite. It is an important protest record that I did a video on already on this channel early on, like well within my first year. I think this remake is, first of all, it's an amazing record. It's beautifully done. It's incredible sounding. The performances on it are amazing. Terri Carrington, who is a drummer and composer, and Christie Dashiell, vocalist, collaborated on this. Terri Carrington she's a great drummer, but she's also become a really good band leader. And so they sort of take the positions of Max Roach and his then wife, I believe, Abby Lincoln, from the original 1960 version of this, and they do an amazing job. This is incredibly powerful. It is definitely modern. It's really a modern remake, redo of that classic record, and it's just beautiful. And the music is incredible. The performances are amazing, and it's a fucking important record, especially in these times right now. So we are not living in the 1950s, which is when that album from 1960 would have been aimed towards. But it feels like in some ways we are. It feels like in some ways we are living in a pre-civil rights movement America, or we're living in an America where millions of us Americans are trying to reverse all of the progress made since the 1950s. It's a very divisive time in the country. One of the things that I do is, and I try to do it every day, and it's something that's sort of always in the back of my head, and I walk a lot. I live in New York City, and part of my draw to living in New York City is that it is a fully walkable town. So I walk a lot, and I really do try to make eye contact with everyone, say hello, wish people a Happy New Year. And a certain part of that, and that sort of presence in the back of my head at all times, is the subtext, especially if that person doesn't look like you. And I do it as much as I can. I do it quite a bit. Maybe not every day, but I really do try to do it. And sometimes I'm not the first person to wish a good day. Sometimes I'm responding to someone who has said it first. One of the benefits of making eye contact with people is that a lot of people will respond to eye contact with a greeting, with well wishes. Oftentimes I am the first, and sometimes when I'm the first, the person reacts with surprise. I don't always get a reciprocal greeting, but usually I do, and it's wonderful. And what happens when that happens? What happens in that instant? of contact is, a Jewish person might call it, might consider it sort of a blessing. It's sort of a goodness that is sparked in that moment that then pervades through the rest of the day, and like ripples in a pond, spreads out from both of our interactions to hopefully color both of our days a little bit more pleasantly. I know for sure for me, it makes my day better. A lot of times, if I'm, during a day, if I'm really not having a good day, if I'm really sort of thinking about an argument I had, or if I'm really just not clear-headed, and I've got some fog of disgruntlement or anger or resentment clouding up my mind, just this exercise of reaching out and projecting a kindness to a stranger that I'm passing clears it up immediately, many times. And then by the time I get to where I'm going, I'm in a better mood. I want everyone to do something like this. I think it would be such a healthy thing for everyone to have this in the back of their head, to have this goal, target, to have this motivation, this idea to try to engage at all times in the back of their head. And I don't care. I mean, in this divisive country that we're in right now, I don't care if you are an illuminated NPR, awash with sunlight, living in your beautiful glass house filled with stones. I don't care if you are in a Fox News black hole with no light, living in a world where scientists are nothing but a cabal to dishonor white Jesus. I don't care where you are in that spectrum. If you reach out to someone else and they're on another part of the spectrum, if you reach out to someone else who doesn't look like you, that would be a blessing. That would be a blessing that would carry forth into this new year. Let's try to do that. Let's try to look at 2026 with a little bit of lightness in our hearts. And on that, I was going to play Drive a Man, which is sort of none of these are hits. Drive a Man was the biggest song from the original, and it's a lovely, lovely song on this one. Probably the most beautiful song. But I think I'm going to do side B, the triptych, which is Resolve, Resist, Reimagine. And let's take inspiration from that. This beautiful music, highly recommended. Let's help this beautiful music make the world a better place, a more beautiful place. Happy New Year, everyone. I love you guys. I really appreciate you guys, and I'll see you at the next video. Thanks. Bye.
Protest. Disrupt. Abolish. Systems change. Rage against injustice. Challenge authority. Radical inclusion. Advocate. Abolish.